Oh my god. You know what? Maybe we'll just do a little reset there. Also, was seeking added? I don't know, actually. Because it was at the end? Probably not. I did recently go through with Cindy and add her Pokemon in. But yeah, it looks like seeking is not in there. Would you be able to update it, human? I'm not sure if it's easy to do when, you're in bed. So if you can't, that's fine. You add? Appreciate it. And also thank you to Luck Hogleon. Had a rough one just now. Hopefully, I can get a bit of a better start here. I mean, that works, sure. Certainly don't mind just getting right back into the runs. So we'll take it. Cool spin. Let's just fight it. It's free XP. I'm gonna have to deal with the EXP at some point anyways, so might as well just do it now. I can't remember how much I've even tried Poochyena. Hopefully Graveler will be a good run. I mean, it's made it very far, and the only reason it got stopped was because it starved. So surely it'll get better luck this time.
Someone's at the front door doorbell.
Alright, we're gonna need to turn that off. For sure. That scared me. I actually have no idea if the mic picked it up. Okay, hopefully that should be good and that won't spook me next time. Also, Cindy isn't here. At least I don't think she is. That's a blast seed, sure. Having one's fine. Well, she's definitely not home, I can say that. She has work. Our schedules are kinda opposite-ish on weekdays, which is why she's not usually around for these streams. I wonder if it was actually because of the Google thing. Because I was worried that it did go through stream, and honestly, from the sound of that, I think it did. Hopefully, I've lowered the sound enough to where it won't be picked up by the mic, because I'm actually a little bit worried about it saying names. Because it apparently has some, like, facial recognition technology and will say the name of a person. I'd rather it not do that. It's the Google Home thing. I mean, it's been in here for a long time, but, like, it rarely ever gets triggered. So, usually it doesn't say anything. But recently, my dad set up something, for it to actually say if somebody's at the door. And sometimes it'll just say, like, oh, person's at the door, but sometimes it'll actually say the name of the person at the door. Which that is not amazing to have in this room. Like, it's fine elsewhere in the house, but this room's not the best place for that. Okay, I need an apple and 2 orangeberries. I want to say that I don't have the apple this run, because I picked one up last run. I don't think I picked one up this time around. Okay, I literally did the absolute worst option I could have done there. I tried to BA, that didn't work. I tried to move down left, and that didn't work, so instead the only option that ended up working was moving left, so Cynical could not get an attack. But also, hey Soul, sorry, I was gonna say it in a moment, but I got into the dungeon first. Okay, I'm fucking this up so badly, I may just reset. I've literally fat-fingered every possible way. Like, what is happening? Holy shit. I actually just fat-fingered like 5 different things there. If the mount steal isn't insanely good, I'm resetting 1 trillion %. Like, that was horrible. It's kind of a security system. It's more, well, I mean, yeah, it's mainly for security, I guess. It's more so for convenience when knowing if a package has arrived. But it is... Like, the reason for it is because, like, I'm fairly isolated in this room, so, like, I wouldn't know if a package gets delivered in here or not, so this lets me know that one is here. The problem is it's so close to the mic that, like, it got picked up by stream, apparently. I don't know to what extent, but the fact that it did it all is a little concerning. Alright, well, let's see what this mouse deal looks like. Let's grab that. Okay. That's a Petrify Orb. I actually don't hate grabbing that early. Ah, this won't kill. Yep. If I was level 8, maybe. Even this doesn't die at level 7. It's kind of crazy. Just run. It's not worth it. It's probably level 8. Yep. That's some money. This had a good chance to die, but unfortunately I not only low ball, but I also just whiff as well. Missing both of those. Okay. I do need to find an oranberry at some point, as well as an apple. That's so lame. I could have probably worked around that, but... Fighting a lot of enemies. I haven't really been finding rocks either, so... This is probably bad. Warp Orb. I wanted to pick up that rock, but I already getting chased. Okay, this is fine. We can take out both of these without too much trouble. Pecha Berry is not what I'm looking for. Alright, last floor. It's an Oranberry, I should grab that. Now all I need is an apple. Should be able to grab one. Not too worried about that. This mouse deal was okay. I'm still a bit annoyed with how I played the, like, early parts, but... fine, this is a runnable one. So we'll just play it from here. We are definitely over level for this section, but at least it's not a 14. Barely, but it is fun. Alright. Hopefully I can warm up properly soon. And don't forget... Wow, I can't speak. Don't forget the X-ray specs. Also, Aqua, thank you for the resub. Thank you for the 26 months of support. Hope you continue to enjoy the emotes. Appreciate it. And welcome back once again. I saw one of your comments recently about wanting to be back soon. Things have been alright. I'm honestly getting pretty excited to try out ZA. Work on a game that's not this one and, I guess Balatro, technically. Mainly this one. Another Pokemon game, we'll say. It has been a little while since I've actually played a Pokemon game casually, so should be fun. But yeah, I think starting Thursday, I plan on doing as many streams of it as I can until we beat the game. And then from there, I'll see how interested I am in playing more. It'd be funny if it became a new Snap situation where I just start, like, heavily grinding it afterwards. Let's do this, and then... Alright, so we've got those three. What do we have? What is this? I don't think that's anything. Yeah, I don't know what it is. I should learn it, but I don't know what it is. I also didn't check what the orbs were, which might be bad. It's fine, I guess. I'm glad you made your summer fulfilling, at least. Sounds pretty good. And sounds good, human. Have a good sleep. But yeah, that Hoot Hoot clear on Sunday is probably, it's probably up there in some of my most difficult clear attempts. That was one I did not expect to work. And honestly, the fact that it was literally like the proper last attempt I was gonna do of it is crazy. I was this close to just not even doing it at all. Okay, so I need an apple, and then that's it. It was a similar experience to Spearow, yeah. Oh, perfect. Oh, no, I have 2 apples. Alright, well, whatever. Then we're good, for sure. Honestly, maybe I should have taken that Oranberry, but nah. No, I don't have the client yet. Where are they? Not here. Jeez, they're all the way up here? Really? I only have to make it to 4F, so hopefully this doesn't take too long here. Man, that was... alright. Client. There's client. Alright, at least this one was faster. Alright, out of here we go. Okay, we get a revive. That's not bad. We get a cherry berry. That's kind of sad. And we get another revive. Sure. Insomnia definitely helped, yeah. Because... honestly, the scariest part about doing a run with, like, pure Cast Scarf, X-Ray Specs, like Warp Scarf, like not really using moves or fighting back, just being super underleveled, is hitting the trap that puts you to sleep. Like, there's almost nothing you can really do about that. So you just have to hope that one doesn't show up in your path. Like, especially when you're getting chased by stuff. So having Insomnia just completely negates that possibility. It also makes it so Spore is not really an issue in the later floors, which is really nice. If only I could just leave right now. That'd actually be really nice. Huh? There we go. Okay, not a great Tiny Woods set of Tiny Woods missions, but we get a revive for it. Can we get any more max elixirs? No, we get rocks. Sure. Aqua's back for the PMD grind. A Grandmaster during one of my, like, random PB attempt streams would be funny. During Purity Forest Sunday, I could see it. If it's at, like, a really specific point. It'd be very tough to do it during these streams. There's a scanner orb. We'll take that. It's for a petrify? Wait, no, that's not even a near. I'm not taking that. Stun seed. A bunch of cherry berries in the shop. A little weird. But we can just go straight to Sinister Woods. Not really much more we can do. Oh wow, I'm actually kind of low on a lot here. It is a Reviver Seed, so sure, we'll take that. I might actually be getting close to the limit on my inventory space. So I'm gonna have to deal with that at some point. Warp Orb. Man, I've actually got, like, a lot of good orbs here. It's not often I do. I may actually use some of these warp orbs randomly. Just a blast seed. I should already have one. Don't need to deal with that. Honestly, I probably don't need any more Reviver Seeds. I think taking more would actually do more harm than good at the moment. Because I'll have to just start getting rid of other stuff. Dang. I already have an apple, so we're good on that. Just keep that. We'll just wait for this. Level 13's fine. Okay, I'd say that was a pretty quick Sinister Woods. We'll definitely be ahead of PB, so that's cool. Sub 27. Not bad. Not bad. So what? Even the god of the sea can fly? Water Pokemon sure are something, huh? When they're outside of battle, they have to be able to move around somehow. So they just kind of float. Okay, so I should check Purple Cack for sure. Then I'll have to figure out what I want to do. If I actually do get Facade, that will make things a little bit weird here. No, it's the same move. I need to learn what that one is, because I don't think it's actually anything useful, but still. Oh no. Alright, all my missions should be good to go. No nears, it's fine. Do this. Honestly, get rid of this. You know what? The rest is fine. I actually don't really need to buy anything anymore. Really, the only thing I need is, like, rocks. That's about it. And, I mean, I've never really had an issue with rocks after, like, actually kind of hunting them down, so... should be fine. Ah, I messed up. I don't know how much lower that is, but that is the wrong option in Japanese. Instantly paralyzed him. Hmm. Should be able to win that fight at least. Okay, no bans yet. Oh, jeez. Not too surprising there. Dang, I was really hoping that there'd be some... Oh my god, the worst move ever to exist. Spore... Damn, no bans at this point. Okay, it's gonna make the next couple dungeons suck quite a bit more. Also, Aqua, thank you for gifting the sub to Hades. Thank you for the support, and hope you enjoy the emotes, Hades. Appreciate it. And thank you for the Lux Slackinator. Yeah, more misses than I would have liked, for sure. That's honestly too bad about that Silent Chasm, because it was actually looking crazy good. Like, I don't think the first floor was anything too special, but like 2 through 5 were just stair floors straight up. And then I got fully anti'd on the couple floors, and it just made it a lot worse. Hopefully we can find some bans in Mount Thunder that would help out quite a bit. Alright, into Mount Thunder we go. Come on, bans. Really need bans. Honestly, I shouldn't have even fought that, but it's fine. I think that might have been a Pecha Scarf, actually. The item that was picked up there. I don't think you would actually kill this. It might be close, though. 28 probably could have done it, actually, but I think that was a crit. I don't know if this will kill. That one did. It's good. What is that? Oh, that's not good. Alright, let's just toss some rocks here. our best way of dealing with the Standler is just fight. And that's a dead end, alright. This should be enough. Okay, unless you miss again. Carby, thank you for the raid. Right now I'm trying to get through Mount Thunder, so I'm focusing a little bit, but appreciate it nonetheless. I was wondering why Cinderella just didn't move there. That worried me for a second. Okay, this is bad. Just live, I guess. And there we go. Kind of figured as much. What the heck is this? Level 14, that is kind of early, which means we are not having a good Mount Thunder anymore. Just too bad, because it was going well for first part. Oh man, Cynical is gonna de-link soon. Okay. Well, you need this anyways, so... we'll just pick this up in a moment. You're alive. Bro, what? Anyways, give me that, and put that on. I shouldn't be going this direction. I know this floor layout. Last floor. Please let me leave. Man. No, it had to paralyze me too. That's so dumb. Oof, this is quite easily one of my worst Mount Thunders ever now. That's kinda nuts. Because I got like 4 or 5 stair floors there too. Did not seem like it was gonna be that bad. Wow, this is horrible. What the heck? I don't even know if this leads anywhere. This could be a dead end. Okay, surprisingly it's not. I don't even know if I should have picked that up, to be honest. Okay, get me out of there. Please, stair floor. Thank you. Blast seed. Okay, let's get out of here already. Alright, that peak wasn't the worst, but... oh man, that Mount Thunder did not go according to plan. We also thank you for the luck, Harvey. Appreciate it. Welcome in, Chocobo Sage. Alright, we don't have a special band, so we are at risk of not killing here. That's a good crit, though. That could change things a lot. If we land the Ember, we should be okay. And of course, we do not land the Ember, therefore we die. Yep, guaranteed situation right there. Guaranteed. All Cynical had to do was land a single move. Okay, well, there goes that. Yeah, I mean, there's not really much I can do. I kind of have to jinx it there, because, like... I'd rather it happen now than in a run that's, like, actually good. Because Cynical missing is not really anything new. What the heck is my inventory? It's an extreme mess, and I have 1 max elixir. I'm not even sure how my inventory is like this. It's weird, because I have 3 things for monster houses, which I might honestly want to use in Great Canyon. Like, there is actually a big consideration for me to use something here. If I get a really bad floor, could be worthwhile. That's a power band for each of us. That works. Special band is obviously a lot better for Citadel, but it can work with a power band. It does use tackle and eventually quick attack, so it's not useless. Stun Spore, the worst move in the game. Get out of here. There is actually a non-zero chance that I make it through without getting double slap. Would be kind of funny. Not likely, but with some crazy floors, it would be a little funny if that happened. Also a little bit awkward, because it's not necessarily an amazing situation. It is a funny one. Alright, we should be fine from here. I'm no longer worried. Yep. Alright, we don't have a link box, so I am gonna have to spam just double slap. Hopefully we can just get out of here so I don't have to fight too many things. Surely we make this, right? Cool. What in the world? This is a massive room. Okay. I mean, sure, I'll take it. That's not a bad layout, to be honest. It was just unexpected. That is a special band, so we are going to be equipping that. I didn't want to move that way, but it's fine. Alright, last floor. Okay, I mean, honestly, 44 is solid, for sure. We're 2 minutes ahead of my PB now. Despite me not getting thrust or facade or anything. Just good enough. Just good enough. I guess realistically, only the Mount Thunder has been bad. And like, the very beginning of the run, like pre-Mount Steel, like I was just not playing well at first. But I guess I've kind of warmed up. Hopefully we can keep up the pace. We have a lot of time to save in Lapis Cave. Then from there, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, this is all doable. It's all 100% doable. Like, my PB does not have a very good run until Uproar. It's only at Uproar where it's like, okay, this is actually pretty good if it's a no double chestnut run. If I do get double chestnut, then I'm probably on world record pace right now, which would be very funny. But we still have a long ways to go before we get to the double chestnut chance. We don't need anything from the shop, so we are just going straight to Lapis Cave here. Stacks are already spoiled and taste really damn funky. Oh no. Kinda fuzzy? Oh geez. Yeah, that's definitely not good. You got some IRL grimy food, but unfortunately it may not have recovered your belly. The snacks that you had were actually the inspiration for grimy food all along. Oh my god, why am I stuck? This... There we go. Damn, you think it's so bad that even pirating the game's not worth it? Don't want it for free? You need to be paid for it? Well, still stick around come Thursday. I'm sure we'll find some enjoyment out of it. I'm kind of surprised I haven't been spoiled by anything, but at the same time I'm also not on social media or anything, so... Like, I only knew of, like, leaks happening because of, my server. Leaking stuff other than ZA? What do you mean by that? I mean, I'm sure ZA is probably not great to leak either. The game's coming out in a couple days. Surely people can wait. Oh, interesting. Also, yeah. I got a notification from the Google thing being... So I saw exactly when it got delivered. It sounded off on stream, and I got nervous, but luckily it just said a person's at the front door. Dad already grabbed it. Love PMD. I mean, that's great. That sounds like something horrible happened. Inoki, good luck with the rest of your work, Bean. But yeah, sounds good, Aqua. Enjoy the lurk, get some rest. Wait, another one just got delivered now? Oh. Well, I guess I will check after this run. Unless Dad just gets it. The more O's, the more sarcastic it sounds. Yeah. I also appreciate the luck. Now that I'm on a 44 Great Canyon, I do hope that this run actually does well. Because this is definitely a start that I would aim for, compared to like the 47s and 48s I've been getting lately. Okay, time for Lapis Cave. Please don't suck. My last couple Lapis Caves have been really bad for some reason. You can do it, Skitty. You can do it. You have a power band. Why am I missing so much? What the heck? Double slap's one thing, but tackle? I do need that actually, so we will be grabbing a link box. No. No, and it's sleep powder! I'm fucked. That is a seed lost, 100%. Unless I wake up super early, which Skitty does not have a great track record of doing so. Yep, that's the seed. Wow. Alright. Okay, well, Skitty did not exactly wake up fast enough, but it missed, so sure. Of course it had to be sleep powder. That ruined it significantly. So that's great. I'm having another bad Lapis Cave. This one actually looked okay until that happened. Alright, last floor. Okay. Well, we did what we could to try and salvage it, but like, yeah, I lost a good 45 seconds there. Luckily, it seems like, well, my PB had a horrible one. I know that for sure. And then it seems like the record also didn't have that good of one either. If I'm only losing 10 seconds there, that's kind of crazy. Can't change comparisons. Oh, well, that's fine. Oh, that's why I can't change comparisons. Right. Okay, well, whatever. We'll deal with that later. It doesn't actually matter right now. Nope. Goodbye. Dang. I was hoping to avoid enemies by going this way. I was hoping to hit a single move, but nope. Alright, well I just have a random TM. I'll have to get rid of that later. Let's see, fighting this. Cynical may not win. Barely enough, nice. Oh man, that's a dead end, that's lame. Okay, well, this I'm pretty sure is a dead end, but maybe I just try it. No, this literally leads nowhere. I don't think it can even wrap around at that point. Oh yeah, this is just a very weird, small layout. Kind of threw me off. It's stairs. Yes. Well, the second fastest is probably Cubone. I would have to check my ult main runs, because maybe I have something faster than Cheese's Cubone run. But he tried to make Cubone meta over Skitty for some time. But realistically, you can only do it with getting Thrust TMs early on, so it's not great. Also, Yawn actually is straight up just the stupidest move ever. Oh, you piece of shit. You actual piece of shit. You're gonna really lose me like a fucking 2 minutes here? Cool. Whiffer's awesome. Whiffer's awesome. I should have just left Cyndaquil. That was bad. That was very bad. Gross. Oh, kill me, kill me, kill me, do it, do it. 3 times, 3 times. Aw, man. If you're gonna kill me, at least make it interesting. Don't just do it 1 time and then give up. I think I saw the stairs, actually. Fuck, I keep going the wrong way. You know what, maybe I can just go down? Okay, no, I definitely did not see the stairs, because it was not this way. But whatever. Probably saw like a wonder tile or something. I don't know how many revives I have left. Okay, this is literally the worst. Also... I definitely took the wrong thing there. Because there's no way that he finished it 30 seconds ago. Even with 2 stair fours, that is not possible. So I probably just took his actual exit time. I'll have to fix that later. Okay, so it's this, that's the reason? Yep. Yeah, I mean, that's 5 minutes, so it was probably more like 4 or something. Okay. And also what happened, so... basically, Moltres can get stuck over in the side of the boss room. So, what we do is we bring Cyndaquil over to the bottom right corner, and then we put ourselves in the bottom left. This is so, well, yeah, so Cyndaquil is off screen. So, with Cyndaquil being off screen, it means that we don't see any animations from moves play out. And while Cynical is holding rocks, it'll just spam them as if it's just like normal moves. So what we do is we, do essentially what I did there. We stun Moltres so we can get over to the corner. We throw one rock to unstun Moltres, and then give the rocks to Cynical, and Cynical will just spam them until it wins the fight. And because there's no animations, it is really fast. So we don't have to deal with, like, any of the move animations, any of the pressure animations, all the slowness that comes from that. We don't have to deal with the RNG of moves hitting or not and potentially giving Moltres an extra turn. Like, it works very consistently. Ultimately, it doesn't save, like, a crazy amount of time, especially because it just requires so much setup to actually get that fight to work in the first place. And then afterwards, we have to reset Cynical back to its normal stuff, so that takes some time. But that's the general idea there. Let's do this, and then, set. Alright, please let me out of Frosty Forest quickly. But yeah, no glitches there. It's just a well thought out fight sequence. It's crazy that it works the way it does. This is a dead end, really. You're telling me I have to go literally all the way back? All that way back? No. Like, that's so stupid. Like, why is there nothing here? I'm only halfway through the dungeon. I'm already about to start losing time, by the way. Like, that's how stupid that was. That one floor took me longer than some full dungeon runs do. Like, what the heck? Okay. I see we're not letting up on 6F either, are we? Okay, you know, there could actually be rooms at some point, you know? What? Oh my god. Okay, I mean, you know... can we just get out of here already? Still 2 floors left? I'm worried. Fuck. Fuck. That is bad. That is bad. That is bad. That thing... That is worth the work orb. I actually cannot even fight that. Straight up. Oh, that's the stairs. Alright, that was horrible. That was actually one of the worst Frosty Forests I've ever had in my entire life. Like, straight up. One of the worst ever. This isn't even my best pace ever anymore because of that. It was a one dungeon. Okay, you know, I guess we're just gonna have to get every dead end now. Even ones that shouldn't exist, but do, apparently. Because why did that not connect anywhere? Okay, thank God I chose the correct 50-50 there. And this is just, for whatever reason, a circle. For no reason. No reason in particular. We're just gonna add a random circle so you can spin around and think about your life. Man, when these dungeons go bad, they go... Like, goddamn. Alright, unfortunately we don't have any cool boss strats for Articuno, because the layout is not the same as Moltres' room. Though it would also be a lot riskier to do it with Articuno anyways, because it has Powder Snow. So that can hit us from anywhere in the room. This is fine as long as we land a bunch of attacks right now. So come on, Skitty, I need you to land a bunch here. That is literally the minimum you can do. Are we going to die here? Okay, thankfully no, because Cynical carried. But like, wow. Skitty, you'd be nothing without Cynical. Nothing. I'm honestly surprised with how few double slaps actually got off there. That was kind of scary. Like, I'm glad we did just enough damage, but man, that was way closer than it should have been. And Togepi's getting closer. Yeah, probably not this upcoming Sunday, but the one after, I would assume. Though it depends on how many Pokemon I grab from the queue. Because sometimes I do 2, sometimes I do 1. Pretty rare I do more than 2 anymore, unless I just have like a crazy long stream. But yeah, the Meowth run makes sense. I think it's only slightly faster than Cheese's Cubone run then. Oh, I actually lost the cartridge too, that's unfortunate. But yeah, the PMD series is great. Super moving and memorable stories. Awesome music. And very fun games to play and think about. And for my sake, a very grindable speedrun, I guess. Let's toss that and this. Rest seems fine. Get rid of you. Alright, off we go into Mount Freeze. Already a weird... It's a miracle that we're alive. What the heck? Okay, that was not the start to this dungeon that I was hoping for. Okay, we are somehow not dying, but, like, honestly, I don't think it matters. Like, that 4 was really bad. Mount Freeze is a dungeon where, like, it's very swingy. Like, if you don't get a good couple floors in a row, it goes really bad really fast. To the point where, like, you start starving to death super easily. And, alright, that's a dead end. Cool. And stairs are there. I need to get, like, a lot of really fast floors back to back here. Because the longer I take to get to 9F, the worse it becomes. Like, it's exponentially worse the longer it takes me to get to 9F. Oh my god. Okay, well, I lucked out that the stairs were actually this way, but that could have been bad. Okay, come on. Honestly, I should have grabbed that, but hopefully it's fine. I didn't realize just how low I was on max elixirs. I thought I'd grab some at some point. But it seems I have not. Okay, nothing there. Out. Alright, now we're on the snow floors. It's a blast seed. Get me out. Snow floors are not only super dangerous, but they're also very slow, because layouts are bigger, weather conditions suck, and we'd probably die here if Cynical misses any of these. Okay. Well, we have a 50-50. And I chose wrong. Unlucky. Man, I really need to get out of this dungeon. Oh god, alright, still 2 floors. Last floor. No. We're also about to starve, so please, Skitty, I need you to land one move. Oh my god. Disgusting. What a peak. Oh no, it's a bad 3F. It's probably gonna die to the burn. If it didn't head to that tackle. What is this 4F? It's not the worst type, but it is not a good one. Okay. Well, that Mount Freeze sucked. That peak could have been worse. I have 100% seen so much worse peaks. So, sure, we'll take it. I think it's only just barely better than my second fastest. Only 6 seconds. Yeah, wow, I was straight up behind after Frosty Forest. That's crazy. Alright, well. We're ahead of record, we're ahead of PB. We need to hope for double chestnut, because that's what'll actually put us on record pace. Potentially. If we don't get it, then this is going to be a very tough endgame to fight against, unless I get Warp Scarf. Especially since I don't have any near missions, it's going to make Mount Steel barely slow. Mount Steel's not necessarily a dungeon that should take very long, but some of those layouts are pretty annoying, especially when you have to find a client in them. And since we have to go all the way to 7F, we can see some pretty bad layouts. But yeah, fortunately this run was carried by actually getting a 44 Great Canyon, so we still have a chance. Honestly, a very similar fugitive, I guess. Although, this cave... being 3 minutes ahead and just losing all that because the Frosty Forest is so annoying. all my missions are regular, so we are gonna have to just plow through Thunderwave Cave here. Hopefully it'll be fine. Inventory-wise, I think I'm fine. I shouldn't have too much. Unless I just get a crazy amount of rewards out of nowhere. Alright, Thunderwave Cave. Let's see what we got here. Man, my client luck lately has not been good. I might just eat this apple, actually, just to get it out of my inventory. Kinda hoping that was the client. I'm not too sure, because Nidoran be here. Actually, I don't know if they spawn past 3F, so it was a good decision to do this. Alright, last floor. Let's just get the client and get out of here. Naturally, it has to be all the way over here with no shortcuts available. It was a straight line. Dead ending me pretty hard. Unlucky. Okay, what do we got? We get rocks. We get rocks. And then I think I got a max elixir, which is fine. But yay, more rocks. Oh, and also, hey, Cobalt, appreciate the luck. Alright, I'm gonna definitely get rid of the rocks here. Gotta buy some huge apples after all. I don't know if there's much else I can get rid of in my inventory. I'm just gonna have to deal with it. Maybe the apple. Toss. Actually, the rest of the inventory looks fine. We've actually got a lot more space than I thought. It's probably because I just don't have that many max elixirs right now. So honestly, yeah, I wouldn't normally do this, but I might actually consider buying a max elixir from the shop here. I think it could be worth it. Like, we're getting the huge apples first, no matter what. But yeah, max elixir is a possibility for me right now. I might even consider another Reviver Seed just to be safe. Okay. I don't see any max elixirs, but there's a revive, so we'll take that. Oh, this one. Alright. Time for the big RNG. Can we get through this place? Hey, Candle Lobsters. I mean, this run is going pretty well, but we are in Uproar now, so we need double chestnut or bust. So let's see what happens. Would have been cool if that Aipom just joined me first try. These C-dots suck. Get out of here. Honestly, we can fight this. Oh, that's kind of annoying, actually. We do recruit an Aipom, so this is double chestnut. Honestly, I'm gonna warp orb now. It's actually worth it. Just because it's gonna be annoying as hell otherwise. Well, actually, okay, there's not that many of these left. Maybe I don't. Okay, I need my Aipom to not die though. That would be annoying. Okay. Yeah, we'll just go. Whoa! What was that? What the hell? What is going on? Dude, my game is glitching out because of Aipom. What the fuck? I've never seen that before. Holy shit. I also need to put Cynical on wait there. That scared me so much that, like, I haven't even done that yet. No. No. You gotta be kidding me. Why is there an Aipom there? Fuck. There's no way to deal with this, is there? Oh my god. It's in Runaway again. This is so stupid. Where are the stairs, by the way? What the hell is this? Just do it now. Alright, well, this is gonna suck. Like, holy shit. This is gonna really suck. This is gonna be probably the slowest double chestnut you've ever seen in your life. Just because of a bunch of weird shit that happened there. This actually, like, genuinely, I could see this being slower than me going through Uproar twice. Like, I'm not even kidding. That's how bad this is going. Also, apparently Cynical's confused, so just getting absolutely destroyed as usual. I'm gonna grab one of these because, sure. Naturally, we just have to keep getting fucked over and over and over and over and over again. Like, we literally cannot just... We can't stop getting fucked. Like, straight up. Honestly, at this point, I'm not even sure Aipom is worth it anymore. Like, I feel like this shit always happens. Like, yeah, sure, we don't have to go through the dungeon again, but, like, in the time it took me to bring Aipom to 9F, like, would have gone through the dungeon twice, almost certainly. That's how shit this is. Just literal shit. Where's this? Alright. Anyways. Let's deal with this. And then, send off. And then, scanner. Dude, this is so bad. It's actually ridiculous. Oh my god, like, I can't, man. What the fuck? I kid you not. This is slower than me going through the forest twice. It's slower. It's actually slower. I 100%, I guarantee you, I'm behind PB at this point. Like, what the fuck? Oh no, okay, I'm not behind PB, but like, I'm behind compared to, like, the overall section. That is awesome. That is awesome. I love getting double chestnut when it's the worst case scenario. That's great. That is great. That is Fantastic. Wait, 227. Oh my god. What the f- It took me 2.5 minutes to get through that uproar compared to PB. 2.5 minutes? Oh my god, bro. Okay. Sure. You know what? Sure. Why not? I like to hype up runs, and then this happens, and it's just like, alright, cool. Well, what a waste of my fucking time. I have an escape where I have to get rid of as well. I guess I'll do it before Mount Steel. I'd either have to do it before or within, so might as well just do it before. Should be a little faster. But yeah, it's insane. I actually, overall, lost time with double chestnut. That's crazy. That's just crazy. Like, I don't even know how I'm supposed to explain that. I'm actually gonna put it here. What do I think about the damage resistance? Is it only 0.9x for resistance? I literally lost nearly 30 seconds to a run that had 2 single nuts. I had to go through the entirety of Upward Forest again in my PB. And despite me getting double chestnut here, I still lost time. I lost time to a run that went through Upward Forest twice. I don't even know what to say to that. I really do not know what to say to that. That's crazy. Shit. Rest is fine. Have a good sleep, Mitch. Appreciate the luck. I don't know why I let Cynical fight that, actually. It doesn't matter too much, but I shouldn't have. But yeah, I guess give me a moment to get into the cutscenes and I'll think about it more full bolt. Yeah, let's just fight literally every enemy that can possibly spawn in this dungeon. Sure, why not? We leveled up in that steel, bruh. How much am I fighting, man? 7F, no clients. Oh, there it is. Alright, I mean, overall, I'd still consider that a pretty good Mount Steel. It was a little annoying seeing the amount of enemies on 6F, but for having no near missions, that was pretty good. Okay, let me see what I have here. We've got rocks. Okay. And we lose out on the Reviver Seed because I have too many rocks. Cool. Yeah, no, that's fine. It's totally fine. I should have dropped the Petra Berry, but... oh well. Oh well. We're not getting that back. Because, I mean, with this pace, we literally cannot check shop. We cannot check Kingscon. We have to full send, so... we just lose that. For nothing. For literally nothing. Because we just instantly drop those rocks. That sucks. Okay, anyways. So what do I think of the resistances? I mean, honestly, like, the 0.9... or wait, Oh, 0.081 for 2x resistance. I mean, I don't think that needs to change. I feel like that, quality-wise, is still pretty good. Although, I guess if you're trying to make one that's, like, a bit more difficult, then, like, I could see it being tweaked a bit. But, yeah, it's tricky, because, like... messing with the damage formula in this game is always a little bit awkward. Because that fundamentally changes how you need to play this game if you change the damage formula. It's not exactly a very balanced one overall, but like it is core to the game in general. Also, I was actually thinking about it, and I mean, quality of life stuff when it comes to like Red Rescue Team, I feel like probably the thing that I would have loved to see is just the control scheme of BRT in Red, because that's something I always am slightly sad about, is the amount of buttons there are is just so much lower, so I have to like use buttons for certain things. Y turning is such a mess, because there's no Y button, I think, on GBA. Wow, that was literally the worst option I could have done. What am I fucking doing? Okay, well, this is a shit run. Can we at least get at it? Also, did I just get rocks and a cherry berry? Are you fucking kidding me? Okay, sure, whatever. I got it. Yeah, it's R button? Oh my god, yeah, no. I mean, I don't know if there's actually a way that you can change it, because maybe it's just not possible. But like, if there was some way of, like, having a control scheme that actually could use all the buttons, like, mapped to different places, that would be really nice. Because, like, Red Rescue Team feels so rough to play. Like, especially after playing Blue Rescue Team for so long and having a dedicated button for everything. I feel it should be possible in emulator. I just have no idea how the mapping scheme would be. You definitely can't do it natively, because it's like straight up forced on the R button in Red Rescue Team, so it would have to be like something that's actually changed. Because like R button allowing you to do corners is fine. But yeah, for the Y turning setup, it's rough. I don't know. Bidoof stats might honestly be so low that it's not possible to die to it, but I'm not 100% sure. Actually, well, I guess it... Or, oh wait, never mind. Quills was a little bit after the boss message. Oh, I definitely wouldn't want to have auto running, but I guess that is interesting. Just mechanically. But yeah, the problem with auto running is it would just force you to like dash all the way. That'd be rough. I mean, honestly, having something to just hold B for you is fine, although that's something that I think, like, I've been doing that on emulators for years now. That's probably not something that would need to be added into the game. Okay, but either way, it's time for Magma Cavern. I'm honestly gonna need a good one for this to be anything notable now, so yeah, like, I literally am gonna need one of my best Magma Caverns ever. A sub 10 would be great, so we'll see what happens. Okay. Don't like already being on super low HP. Rough start. I don't know if that's necessarily worth it, but we lived, I guess. That is a special band. Just fight it. That's a lot. I guess Cynical's attacks don't normally kill, even with the full link set, so yeah, that's why. I think you have to fight this. It's not necessarily the end of the world, but it would be nice. Out. It's level 19, figured it wouldn't be too far off. Oh no. Another really bad floor. Okay. Ooh, into poison. Wow, you just literally can't kill, can we, Skitty? Okay. Certainly very concerning. Okay, yeah, I mean, it would be nice if we could ever kill anything, but I guess we're not allowed to, so no use talking about it anymore. Yeah, we literally cannot kill anything. Okay, I don't know what to tell you about that, other than... Oh, right, I have 2 max elixirs left. That's probably not going to be enough. Concerned would be one way to put it. Is this a dead end? Oh, cool. I love this. Okay. Honestly, kill me. I don't care. Do it. Damn, they're all just going back here. Oh well, maybe it, like, helped a little bit, but not much. And if I had gone up immediately, maybe. Hard to tell from that situation, though. Okay, hard to tell. Gonna have to eat one of my huge apples. Cynical literally having to carry once again. The Skitty can't do anything, apparently. Alright, 12F is definitely not the place I was looking for. So, if we can pick it up, that would be great. If we can't, then this run is over before I even get a chance to go to Sky Tower. Not looking very promising. We cannot find rooms. Okay, you know, Skitty, you could land one move. At some point. Ever. Please. Like, I know that this run is basically over at this point because you lost, but like... come on. Okay, can you win this? You might. Could be close. Cool. Oh, we're at 8 minutes? No, it's over. No chance. Not without some, like, kinda some bullshit, really. Just stare for 9 floors in a row or something crazy. This is definitely not stare for. I mean, the less I fight, the better. It's probably the only way I'm gonna have much of a chance. I should probably be letting Cynical fight some things, because with low max elixirs, I'm not in a good spot. I need to avoid fights as much as I can. So otherwise, we're just in... hyper risky. But you know what? We gotta play hyper risky at this point. Okay, you know, you could... Okay, actually die. Actually just die. It's fine. Like, you wanna suck, Skitty? Fine. You can take deaths. I don't care anymore. Kill yourself as much as you wish. We are gonna go shopping, aren't we? Man, is this even a way? I have to hope that the rooms connect here. It's possible they do, but it's also possible they don't. Yay! Oh, that's so nice. Oh, that's so good. We get to just never land a move in our life, and then we get to just watch as the stairs are over there and inaccessible. And I still have a floor left. Woohoo! Oh, and there's more of them. Oh, yes. Kill my Cynical, please, because I just can't find the stairs. Fantastic. Oh, that's so good. This is just the best. This is amazing. Like, oh, man. Oh, this is so fucking awesome, dude. Yes, and we get to miss our rocks as well, because why not? Why not? Like, that's just so fucking cool. Literally 2 floors away from the end of the fucking dungeon, and we literally get giga-fucked. That's so cool. Awesome. I was going the correct way, I just got fucking blocked. Great. Fantastic. And it's a terrible fucking floor. At least I didn't have to fight them, but I don't know if that really matters at this point. Like, we got giga-fucked. Damn. I mean, that Magma Cavern actually tried. From floor 16 to 22. Or I guess floor 16 to 21. Like, that was actually pretty good. We made it through a lot of floors very quickly, and I was quite happy with that. And then 22 and 23F, on their own, I think it took a minute and a half. Like, what? 2 floors, by the way. Just 2. Right at the end of the dungeon. Imagine, stair flooring both of them, I'm ahead of record. But nope. Instead, we literally get the exact opposite. Well, Cynical can go through lava tiles. Although 2F is a bit weird, because it's not really a floor that you actually go through. Alright, let's see some good hits out of you, Skitty. You've been really bad this entire run. Surely you can at least do something on the Groudon fight. No, apparently you can't. Okay, so Groudon gets a free move because Skitty just sucks. I don't know what to tell you. But Skitty just sucks. You heard it here first. I legitimately don't know how the fuck this is happening. But alright. Cool. Anyways, PB's probably over. Like, I can't fucking PB this. Now without a Warp Scarf, I have, I think, 2 Max Elixirs, and I don't think I have that many revives. Should I just... What should I do? I have no orbs. No revives, no Max Elixirs, no nothing. Honestly, is there any reason in me trying to keep this run alive? Realistically, no, not really. I am basically going for a god tier late game in order to even have the tiniest chance of getting a small personal best. That's all this run can do. It cannot record, so all I can do is just rush here. I cannot play safe. I have to just go for it. As I said before I start running Cubone, if I start running Cubone, oh my god, dude. we're never gonna even get like under 2.5 hours. I'll be real with you. But yeah, if we get even a single monster house, I'm insta-resetting. Unless it's a monster house that I can somehow play through. But, like, probably not. Like, I just don't have a choice. I have to play this out as if there's no hope for this run. But yeah, the thing that really sucks about this situation is just the fact that I have low Max Elixirs. Like, I don't know what my revive count is. Hopefully it's not unplayable, but I don't know. I took, like, 2 deaths in there, I think. I could check at least, because maybe I can look at how many revives I actually have, because that is good information just to hold in general. Let's see. I need to find what's in Magma Cavern linking, because I think that's the only time I even check my inventory whatsoever. Question is, what floor did that happen? Was it actually might have been here? Yes. Okay. I don't have much time though, so I need to check this fast. Okay, so there's 4 there. Oh, that might be it. So I know I have 2, but it might be more. I just need to go back a little further. Okay. Let's see. I went to the second page fast. Oh. Wait, okay, it's 7 minus 2, that's 5. Oh, so I have 5 then. I mean, this is playable. Okay, yeah, maybe it was the correct decision to not check the shop anyways. I mean, not having any Max Elixirs does suck, so I am actually gonna have to sack my life in order to heal up my moves. But, yeah, I mean, either way, we have to full send this, so. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Maybe we make it, maybe we don't. Ultimately, this run kind of ended after the Uproar Forest to me, so, like, I don't really care one way or another. Like, if it makes it, then cool, whatever. It's another comparison I can have. If it doesn't, then sure, whatever. It's another comparison I can have. So it doesn't really matter. Let's just try and get through it. We'll see how far we can make it before I get Monster House fucked. Alright, let's see what we got. Kind of an awkward start, but whatever. Better than running into Shop It, so I'll take it. Another one. Okay, you could... okay, you know, something could land, ever. What? What the fuck was that, bruh? Okay, I'm glad I had the stairs there. Sad. Sad and abysmal and cringe. Okay, you know, maybe we don't need to land moves, you know? It's alright. Probably shouldn't be enough, but it might be close. Oh wow, that damage is low. I feel like that's lower than usual, which doesn't make up a lot of sense, because we are at about the normal level. That's fine. Spite is also fine, because we... Oh wait, but I have to max up now. Sure, whatever. This is why Shuffle is the stupidest enemy. Oh, that's fucking brutal, man. Okay, so Cynical doesn't get to play the game anymore. Yeah, that's fun. I guess we'll just do this, because, like, I don't know. Realistically, we are dead. Like, as soon as we got spited there, the run was over. So, yeah. Like, in my mind, I don't want to play anymore. Alright, can you die, please? I'm already sick of this shit. Can you just leave already? That's a Petra Scarf. I'm already so bored, like, I don't want to do this anymore. Just fucking send it. I don't care. If you get put to sleep, you get put to sleep. It's fine. Like, I can't even hope for anything. Good Stairfall on the Hail Floor, at least. That's probably been the nicest thing this entire run. Run. Really fight things anyways with our low max hits count of literally 0. Special band, sure. Explosion is not good when we're about to hit the Hail Floors, but whatever, honestly. We kind of have to welcome deaths. I probably should have just killed the Altaria, because it's way riskier than the Toppling, but whatever. We're making decisions. Not really thinking about consequences anymore, because we kind of just are playing the play. Sometimes that's really all you can do, is just play to play. That's really the only thing that can get my mind off of all the stuff that's been going on. Just play to play. There's a moth. I love seeing that. Okay, well... we're in the danger territory. Also, Skitty still cannot kill things. But sure, whatever. It's fine. Oh, that's a horrifying creature. We can't even do much about it. We have to fight it, so let's just fight it. A good crit at least. If we can get more crits, that'd be great. Come on, game. Oh, man, another thing with pressure is not what I wanted to see. This floor looks kind of bad, to be honest. I don't like the look of it. How kind of dead end is that? It's fine, we can eat. My moves are about to run out. Kill me. There we go. Now we don't need to eat. However, Cyndaquil is probably not in a good spot here. Honestly, taking the death on Cyndaquil is probably not even the end of the world. So if you want to actually one-shot it, I'm okay with that. It's not dead, but that's fine. Another death, alright. I mean, that's serious, for sure. Whatever. Okay, so there's actually no stairs on this floor, by the way. There's just literally no stairs. What the fuck is this? There's just no stairs. Like, are you fucking serious right now? Dude, I literally have spent 2 minutes on this single floor. What do you want me to do? It's like actually incredible, man. Like, do I actually care? Like, to be honest, not really. I kind of had hope when I started stair flooring, but like, it's whatever. Like, I really don't care. Yeah, I figured your moves were probably going to be out pretty soon. I was honestly surprised that they aren't out yet. But I guess I was doing most of the fighting until now. So it's not too surprising. Yeah, literally, if 22F didn't fucking exist, I'd at least have a chance of PBing. Reminder that I have no max elixirs. So any fights I take from here are horrible. Yeah, shut the fuck up, Tropius. Get out of here. Can I just have Cynical fight? No, apparently I can't because Cynical sucks. Like, come on, man. Hit any of your embers one time in your life. Holy shit. Yeah, level 23, whatever. Fuck you. I don't care anymore. Honestly, if we even die, like, I don't even mind. We have 2 seeds. Like, I actually would prefer dying at some point here. It's optimal, 100%. Cool, kill me. Kill me, kill me, kill me. Man. That's actually kind of bad. I actually need to die. Oh, thank God the stairs were in there. Holy shit, that could have been a terrible, terrible situation to be in. That's what, a power band? Sure. That's also a good stair spawn. You know what? We tank this. We tank this. 100%. This is good. This is actually good. Like, I've been sarcastic most of this run. That shit was actually good. Okay. Well, now it doesn't matter because we just get fucked by an Aerodactyl. Do I just run? I have to send this, right? Like, I just have to. I just pray that I find the stairs before Aerodactyl eats my ass. Oh, okay, thank God. Alright, so somehow this is a PB! This roller coaster of a fucking run. Honestly, I like the 2:12:57 better. But whatever. This summit was definitely a lot better than that run. What a strange run, in general. Like, what the hell? It doesn't matter if I die to Rayquaza, I have Revive. So, like, this is a PB, it's just a matter of how much, which will depend on whether I level up and how many hits he gets. Which is apparently just 2. Like, skitty. Skitty. You really want to go down to your last Reviver Seed because you can't hit a single move? PB by a minute? Like, what the hell? How did this run PB by a minute? Also, well, no, this is double chestnut, never mind. I was gonna say that, like, how the hell did I just get an even better run without any of the 3 lucky situations, but this got double chestnut? I mean, to be fair, this was a run that was straight up worse with double chestnut. So that means the overall run besides that portion was actually better. But yeah, I mean, this was weird. Like, obviously, it was a great start. Like, I was super happy with the 44 Great Canyon. And, like, Lapis Cave was passable. Rest of Fugitive honestly wasn't that good, but, like, whatever. Fugitive going shit is nothing new. Uproar was terrible. Like, this, straight up, like, I already said this before, but I know people are just tuning in now. My Uproar Forest, I got a Monster House, which... what a surprise there. But I got a Monster House, had some Aipom, I defeated some of the Aipom, recruited one of them, and then proceeded to have such terrible floors going forward, with Aipom continuously being at low health and running away, and I had to keep, like, dealing with that constantly, to the point where I kid you not, I had a slower Uproar Forest here, like a single run of Uproar Forest, by the way, single run, then I had, compared to my PB, which had to go through the dungeon twice because I only got a single chestnut. And it was by almost 30 seconds that my former PB at this point was faster than that. Like, that is ridiculous. Double chestnut's supposed to save you time, not lose you 30 seconds. But that's what happened. That is actually what happened. So at that point, I was like, okay, well, I'm fucked. But, I mean, I played it out. Mount Steel was good, considering I didn't have any near missions. Tiny Woods, whatever, it's missions. The Magma Cavern, it's an 11-minute, which means the 12 on English. Like, I'd say that's about average. Like, I would have preferred something better, but, like, it's at least not the worst. I will say, the start was not very good to the Magma Cavern, but the mid to late was actually really good. Like, I was getting really good stairs luck. And then 22 and 23F lost me a minute and a half. So that was fun. I hated every second of that. So it almost ended up being a really good Magma Cavern until that happened. And then the pit, I was chased around by 2 Onyx for 12 seconds. But I didn't have to fight them, luckily. I was able to find the stairs by navigating around well. So that one was fine. And then Sky Tower. First, like, 10 floors or something weren't that good. And then, like, the stretch from floor 10 to floor, like, 21 or something? I think, like, 9 of them were stair floors. Like, I was complaining about it a lot of that time. But, like, as soon as I started getting stair floors, I didn't want to stop complaining. Because, for whatever reason, that suddenly changed my luck to something crazy. And all of a sudden, I was on potentially a sub-10 Sky Tower with no Warp Scarf. And then 22F literally lost me, like, 3 minutes. So, yeah, I don't know what the hell was going on with that. And then the summit was good, to be honest. For no warp scarf, like, that is pretty much as good as I can hope for. I got super lucky finding the stairs fast on some of those floors, especially getting chased by Aerodactyl. That ended up working out pretty well. So, yeah, what a weird run with a lot of glaring issues still. But it is a PB because it had slightly less issues than my former PB. Honestly, pretty hard carried by the beginning. I would say the 44 Great Canyon was a massive contributor to this. Because I don't think there was much else that I would say was like really good with this run, other than maybe the Sky Tower Summit. And technically getting double chestnut, because not having to revisit after having such a slow uproar was, you know, some help, but I don't know. Sometimes Aipom just really slows you down. It's rough. But that's the risk you take with going with Aipom strats. Sometimes they're just very slow, because taking a third Pokemon through is... especially one that tries to run away whenever it's at low HP. But yep, I mean, this is also part of the reason why I push through runs until the very, very end, because despite it being a very weird situation to be in, I still did manage to PB. So, we take it. Ultimately, the goal was to just PB as many times as I could before ZA comes out, so... not bad. Not bad. Also, while I was ranting, I think I saw a question about when I'm doing the ZA streams. Yeah. I plan on doing it when the game comes out, so Thursday. So probably around the same time as I've been doing my normal weekday streams. And then we'll just play that instead of doing speedruns for a while. Purity Forest will obviously still stay the same, but yeah, for this... I'll put it on hold for a bit, which is why I want to try and push now before that happens. Although if I either finish ZA earlier than I expect, or it ends up being something that I'm like not interested in, like I was with Legends Arceus, then maybe we'll switch back to Japanese BRT earlier. But we'll see. We will see. I'm hoping it'll be fun. I'm sure I'll be able to find some fun with it for at least a couple weeks. It'd be cool if it's more. Like, I would not mind having another new Snap situation where it just suddenly becomes a game that I actually main for a while. But who knows. I thought it was gonna be the case with Arceus, but like after a couple weeks I did drop it and never really returned, so... it might end up being the same case. It really just depends on how much more I want to do outside of the core story. Because who knows? We don't really know what's going to happen with ZA yet. I mean, maybe some people do. I know that the game's been leaked technically, but... as of now, I am blissfully unaware of it, so... But yeah, I mean, this was definitely a weird run. No TMs, no Warp Scarf, but it did have double chestnut, so there is that. Definitely a very weird one. Will be interesting to compare against. I am probably going to make a separate comparison for it, like I do have for my current PB, because I figured that this is one that I wanted to keep, so I'm glad to have done so. I don't know how many comparisons I want to have up at one point. Unfortunate hi bye. It's alright. Like I said, we'll still have our own fun with it, regardless. If nothing else, we can chill. Chill and just grind out random battles in the game. There we go. 21157.99. Maybe it's a 21158. Who knows? But I'll go with my splits for now. Alright, 209.05. That probably does finally beat my DS, my Japanese DS time, so that's cool. At least I think it does. I'm actually not 100% sure, because I don't know what the actual comparison is between Japanese DS and Japanese Wii U. So maybe it's not. But I think according to IGT, it's technically better. But that also could just be because I think stayed on the end screen. Although actually, I don't know if it matters, because I think at that point it probably doesn't. But I don't know. I am not really sure.